Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Spiritual Ranch. I'm Shesh Not No Way, the Off-Grid Oracle. Welcome to our channel and welcome to the show, you guys. Hey, I want to say, you guys, to all of you, I'm really grateful for the energies that you are standing in, and I really appreciate the comments are incredible, you guys. I feel it's really special. It's a special aspect of our channel here, and it's very good confirmation. It's powerful confirmation on the work that I am doing for us to be able to connect like that, because I love seeing when I look at like my analytics or when I look at my videos, I love seeing that amount of comments that we get, like your guys' interaction with the channel. It's really cool. It's really rich, like it really is like the reason for doing it. And you guys really come in with a lot of depth, it's like it's cool because like when I look at other channels and stuff like that, they like with mine, I may not get a whole lot of views, but even for a video that has very few views, we'll have a lot of comments, and that's just like I said, it's confirmation that we're reaching that that we're that like we're making progress. So not yet. Don't blow it. No. Hey, down, over here. Lay down. Over here. Hold it. No, hold it. Not your cue yet. It's like, yeah, we're making progress. Give me that damn treat. No, little guy, lay down. Hey, lay down. You gotta know the show, man. It's not your part yet. I want to say thank you for that, you guys. It means a lot to me. It really does, and it continues to inspire me to keep coming at it here, to keep going. It's like we're finding our core group. We have our core group, and we're finding a way to support each other and through the ethers. It's like it's really amazing. Like we're spread around the globe, and so thank you very much. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. So without further ado, we've made him wait long enough. All right, man. Good job. Good work. All right, little guy. Come on over here, dude. All the way. Come on up here, dude. Give little guy his treat. Because, without little guy, man, where would I be? That's what I ask, Anybody out there has got a good red healer female, that's what I'm looking for. We're looking for taking applications for a soulmate for a little guy. I want to find me a little red healer or a little blue healer. I've been looking, and it just, I haven't had much success, and I want to make puppies, man. I just love having puppies, I made puppies for, because like I had his mom and dad, both of them, and they got taken away from me. They got unalived by the neighbors' hellhounds, basically. My female got torn in half. It was brutal. And little guy ended up being the only one of the whole clan, And like I usually always have 4 or 5 of these guys, but he's still intact. I want to find me a little female, I want to make more little guys. The world needs more little guys. That's what I think. So anyhow, little guy, come on over here. Let's go. Come on. And so no, down. You gotta stay there. Right there. You can't crawl inside of me. No, not right now, man. And so, you guys, thank you for joining us. The energies. So like, Spirit has been requesting of us, or has been kind of holding us right now a little bit in our more feminine energies. Okay, because we go back and forth. We embody both of them. And so, like in the tarot, especially, or like in the spirit, there is no one sex. We're all everything. Because like in spirit, in the spirit realm, we're not in the physical. So in the physical, we get kind of cornered into certain identities, into certain ways that we're stuck in. Like right. I'm a spirit, but I'm in a man's body, and so with that comes chemical compositions that make me. Honestly, that are designed to kind of it's a test, like I gotta be able to give reverence to all aspects of my spiritual being, which are both masculine and feminine. It's the yin and the yang, right? It's the shadow and the light. And so I can't just be fixated in masculine energy. I can't be stuck just in a rut of being masculine about things when I have to also give reverence to that feminine. And so like right now, they've been asking us to take a little softer stance, a little bit of a more emotional stance, and just cry it out a little bit, you know, and that's okay. You know, it's okay. They've been asking us to stand in our own energy of being able to nurture ourselves. Okay. And so it's like last week we were having a lot of masculine energy that was coming out in the cards, and they were asking us to be more protective and more defensive and more more protective of our energies, of our feminine energies. And I think that's because they're trying to get us to fortify ourselves for what was coming, you know, because this moon has been the moon that just passed was very powerful. That was a really, really powerful eclipse, and it had a lot of emotional weight, you know. And so it's like we've had to be willing to slide back into that feminine energy and know that we are being protected. Like we have to be aware that like by being in our feminine energy, that doesn't threaten our masculine energy. They got to work together. And so like Spirit saying it's okay right now. You don't have to just be strong. You don't have to just power through it. You don't have to just be like whatever, you know. It's like, no, cry it out if you got to cry it out. Nurture yourself, practice some really powerful self-care right now and self-love right now, and don't feel alone in this world even if you are. Okay, that's been the big message, is that we have to have that strike that balance of we have to be our best partner right now. We have to be our most stable partner right now. We have to be our most emotionally nurturing partner right now, you know. And so it's like that King of Wands energy that was coming out a lot last week was being asked to support and protect the feminine energies of our high priestess, you know. And so right now the high priestess energy is coming out as the empress, which means that we've got this, that we're doing that. We can lead our empire. We could be grounded in our energies of both masculine and feminine right now and not suffer from any feelings of like lack, you know, love wise. Especially, you know, we're alone. Like, it's okay that we're alone right now. We're still doing our work wholly, and we have to be whole in order to do that, is what the energies have been saying. And with that Empress card coming out right now, that's that powerful feminine energy that can stand on her own, you know. And so she's got a balanced house, right? Whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. You could take care of your own ass right now, and you should, you can have emotional security and comfort and not fall back into the things of the past that have plagued us from not standing wholly in that Empress energy. Okay, guys? So it's like one of them, you know. It's like if you're a single parent, you know, you got to be mom and dad, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like we kind of have to look at ourselves right now as that our inner child. And we got to look at our inner child right now from that higher perspective of how we're going to heal them wounds or guide them energies of our inner child in the right direction to lead, guide, and direct others the way that God's asking us to do with our innocence. That's why that Page of Cups came out too in a read earlier this week, that Page of Cups with the fish in it, you know. And so if you guys notice here with my channel, our reads are progressive, okay? And so it's like the energies that I work with, I go ahead and record this, and then I spend all day by myself. I'm out here in the forest with the spirits that I'm working with. It's just me and them. And I'll listen to the read I do oftentimes 2, maybe even 3 times, you know, but definitely once, but usually 2 and maybe even 3, depending on the message that's in there, you know. And in doing so, it really helps me to interpret and understand the energies that I'm working with even better, you know. And so that's why my reads are progressives, because like I reflect on yesterday's read all day yesterday, and then I think a lot about why those energies came out, and then I also reflect on like the conversations that we have in the comment section, and then just the energetic footprint that you guys have in my life right now because of the way that we interact, you know. And so through all of that, I'm able to get a bigger picture of what the energies were yesterday. And that even ties into the energies that were the day before yesterday, and then all of those energies are combined into the energy that I'm reading on today. So this is where we've gotten from where we've been, you know. And so that's how we work on this channel around here. It's like I'm not trying to predict future I'm not trying to tell you, oh, you got a lover coming in, or you got like great wealth coming in, or all of this BS. I'm just trying to tell us all right now collectively what the weather's like in the spirit world, in the spirit realm. And so like what's going on with the spirits, like why do we feel the way that we feel? Because we all feel certain ways together. We're all going through a lot of these same energies that I'm speaking on, and so that's how I channel the message, is because I'm sharing my emotional bandwidth, my emotional frequency right now of where I've been and how I've been feeling, right? But that's because that's the way the cosmos is affecting all of us, and that's what we're doing around here, so it's like a daily checking in kind of on what is happening behind the scenes in the spirit realm, because that's like I was talking about in yesterday's read, how there's a big shift happening right now and spiritual leaders are under attack. Okay. And so it's like, yeah, that's what's happening, but that's what's happening also in the ethers. Okay. So in the spirit realm. And so it's like, there's a reordering, there's a restructuring of things right now that's happening. And we're being set aside kind of in order to survive that restructuring. That's why we've been isolated. That's why we've been in seclusion. That's why we've been put on the private reserve list with most time. Okay. And so, we're being asked to continue to trust them, okay, and offer that purity, that pinnacle, that inner child is gonna give themselves over to, and trust our higher selves, okay. And so this is our inner child, and they're looking towards us right now for that guidance that we need, because like we're all seeking guidance right now, and especially those of us that carry that innocence. We feel heavily what's going on around us right now, severely. We feel it really heavily, but that's because of our innocence. That's why we, even in these times of ourselves being alone, find that it's you got 2 cups right there on the bottom of the deck. It's or in the split. It's the we might be crying right now. We feel some sorrow right now. We feel some like overwhelming anxiety right now. But that's because we're powerful empaths, and that's because we have that trusting inside of ourselves that we pick up the frequencies of others. It's just what it is. Even if we're completely isolated, like this whole world right now is really in a panic mode. And so we have to more than ever be in that 2 of Cups energy right there, where we really stand our ground. And it's like, I see me, I see you, do you see me? Because I see you, right? It's like that kind of stuff. Or it's like, hey, I see you in me. Can you see me in you? Like, and I'm not talking in any other way other than that. This is how we operate, you guys. Like, we feel everything. Okay, because everything's channeled through us with this 2 of Cups, and so what Spirit's asking us right now to do is to recognize most closely what it is that is our energy and what it is that's the energy from the outside of the world right now, because it's like when we as the beacons of goodness, it's like when we hold our frequency down and we can recognize ourselves for who and what we are, even amidst an ethereal shitstorm right now, energetically, that's what gives us that footing. That's what gives us that power, that grounding to actually assist Father God in their efforts to lead, guide, and direct others towards the light. Okay. And so you're a powerful frequency right now. And that's our power to attract. Okay. Because that's what we need to be working on. That's what we need to be focused on right now. And that's what the whole, shit show that's going on around us right now. That's what these attacks that we've all been experiencing right now are trying to block. Okay. Because the more that we're able to see ourselves fully for who and what we are, the more easy it is for us to see the same goodness in others who are around us. Okay. And so we cannot doubt ourselves right now. If they smack us down with our frequencies and they get us back in those energies where we no longer trust ourselves with this 2 of Cups, then that's going to weaken our ability to function amongst the ethereals the way that we do, And so it's like, well, when we don't trust ourselves, we can't trust others, and we can't attract the abundance of love, peace, harmony, everything that we need, prosperity, into our lives. And we exist in an austere environment, And so if we can't mirror back to ourselves what it is that we are wholly inside of ourselves and see that and stand in that, even through the mire, it doesn't matter who else sees that other than us. Okay. Because when we see that and we are that and we be that, our frequency resonates in that vibration. And it's a powerful vibration, and it creates the electrifying energy that we need inside of ourselves to power that beacon of light that we carry. Okay. And so when we can't see ourselves fully as that light, it doesn't shine as brightly as it can possibly shine, you know, and we have to shine as bright as we possibly can right now. So yeah, they're kicking us in the balls. Yeah. Yeah, they're giving you it. They're grabbing your nipple and twisting on it as hard as they can because they want us to feel shitty right now. They want us to feel defeated right now, you know, and they use us against each other too. And that's why it's important right now that we stand fully in an energy of trust and let Father God show us who and what we are, and let them lead, guide, and direct us towards those who we need, who we can stand with now in that same energy and be the brightest beacons of light that this world has ever seen. I like the energy this morning. This is good energy, okay? Page of Pentacles, you guys, it's worth the investment, okay? The world might see us small, but Father God would never see us small because they know damn good and well that when we make that full investment in them, they can turn us into the most powerful ass motherfucker this world has ever seen. Takes us out, takes our faith. We have to trust them. We have to trust them now as they teach us to trust ourselves, and they guide us towards others who are going to also fortify that in our existence and help us to see not only ourselves more clearly as they mirror back onto us the goodness that we have become, because they too have done that work, but they're going to help us free ourselves from the things in this world that have kept us blind. And this is not the energy that we're going to stand in any longer because we're not going to be duped, you know. We know the sword is in our hands, and we know that we have to see clearly right now in order to know how to properly swing those swords. And so what they're trying to do by effing with our frequencies, by trying to lower our frequencies right now, is they're trying to get it so that blindfold stays on and we don't make a move. Because you can't move with the blindfold on, okay? And you don't want to just start swinging them swords because it's like out here with me running chainsaw, right? Well, if I just put a blindfold on my head and I put two chainsaws in my hands and I just start cutting, end of the day, the only thing left standing might be manzanita. Because I can't see what I'm doing, you know? So in order for me to do my spiritual work right now and to remove that blindfold, I have to first see myself wholly and completely and not waver away from what that is, and not allow anything to stop me from being able to see that for what it is, okay, right now, because those of us who are going to stand in that highest truth of who and what we are and realize that we have something to share with this world right now that could help to heal it, those are the swords in our hands. Well, we can't be blocked from our mission. I forgot where, come on, Spirit, what's up, man? We can't be blocked from our mission right now, you guys, okay? And so it's not that we need to be selfish or self-centered. It's just that we need to be self-whole, you know? And so we need to be very realistic with ourselves, too, with these energies right now. Because, like, what we have to invest in this world, it's, you know, it's like, it's not that we don't have a lot to work with. It's just that we have to be very wise about where we place that investment right now, because there's a lot of things that this is like the unknown unknowns, or whatever that guy, that one Donald Rumsfeld was. But this is like the things that if we're not careful right now about where we do invest our coins, so that God's telling us to invest, but they're going to show us where to invest. And so we have to let them take our hands. You know, that's like a youngin' that's never done that before. And so they've shown us what it is that we have to value for sure, but they want us to know and to trust them right now moving forward with those two swords in our hands. And that I'm getting the energy off from that is to like let them protect the things that we are investing into right now and just fully trust them. We can't make stupid moves, okay? We can't make bad moves. We can't make dumb moves. We can't make those kind of moves, like I said, with that, put that blindfold on and then just keep swinging them swords, okay? So like that's like, more of a fuck it attitude than a trust it attitude. And so like right now we have to trust it. Okay. We got to trust it, and we have to know that those swords are also there to defend us in this time that we are trusting it. Okay. And so you're protected. That's the energy of like, you're protected. Whether you can see fully exactly right now the whole scope of the mission, right? And so it's like you might not kind of see all of it, but with due time it's being revealed. Okay. And so continue to make those investments right now into your spiritual path. Okay, because that's what seems the most like menial to a lot of individuals nowadays. That's what seems like the most silliest thing to invest in, because a lot of people don't believe that it's real because they can't see it with this Two of Swords, because they can't see fully themselves with this Two of Cups here. They don't understand why we have to have a balance between the spiritual and the physical in order to be a whole ass motherfucker right now and survive this coming storm. Okay, because there's a lot of change on the horizon right now, and the ones who are willing to work together because they know how it feels to work alone, see, because we know what it is to be taken advantage of, we know what it is to be used, and so we're like, well, that energy, even if I'm the perpetrator of that energy, it's still not going to make me feel good, and so I'm going to always be doing my best in the image of God Most High, because that's how they've created me. Right? And trust them and continue to invest with that childlike energy of like, well, you know, it's got to work out. As long as I put my best foot forward, it's going to work out good for everybody. Right? So that's good. We're in good energy today, you guys. King of Swords, very good energy today, you know? And so stay strong, stay protected, stay truthful, stay being really truthful with yourself. That's what this read is right now about, you know? And don't feel like you have to juggle anything anymore. Don't be worried about having to like the concept of even having to juggle your coin. Like that's not even something that we're gonna have to worry about right now at all. This energy is telling us right now that our truth is our higher knowledge and it's our biggest value. That's what's led us towards being spiritually fully grounded and in this energy of the Two of Cups, you know, to where we can receive now. Okay, and so the cups that come forward, or the things that do come forward towards us, are going to provide us the energies that we need that'll take us off from this hamster wheel, because we're tired of the game that's being played in the world that is around us. And right now we want to fortify ourselves enough to build team in order to construct a new world that makes sense, you know. And we have the it's like we got the secret recipe downloaded into us right now with this Two of Swords. We're the secret recipe. We're the ones who have that faith and that willingness to not live in fear, even though the whole world around us may not make sense. Or it's like we can't even see a place in this world for us right now. And that's what's going to motivate us the most, to kind of start hacking when we're told to start hacking, and clear the brush out of the way so that we can build the world that suits us best right now. That's our opportunity. And what we think, you know, is seems small fry to a lot of people out here right now who are too caught up in the image of who and what the world thinks they should be, and are not clearly seeing themselves wholly in the light that God created them. And so they're out here trying to juggle these lifestyles, juggle these coins, trying to stand on one foot and play the fool. Right? But them waters behind them are going to swallow them up, because they're not paying attention wholly to what matters most, which is their soul connection within, you know? And so ground yourselves, stay grounded, stay powerful, keep the balance here, you guys. You know, we're here to energetically feed the massive. And as we do so, energetically, we're going to teach them how to feed themselves. This is a good read. My energies have been off. I'm really happy to see that moon shrinking down here, you guys. Bam. And so we're probably gonna leave it right there with that one. We got Justice too on the bottom of the deck, but we got the Queen of Pentacles and we got the Nine of Pentacles in the upright position, you guys. And so that's our energy right now. That's very powerful energy right now. That's us telling us we got this one. Bam. You know, and so that's our Queen of Pentacles that's in there right now, giving ground support, you know, because that's earth energy. And she's going, hey, you know, I'm out here, I'm on my own too. That's what she's telling the Empress right now. This Queen of Pentacles is saying, yeah, I'm on my own too. With this Nine of Pentacles, she's all, but I got it going on, you know. She's like, I'm good to go. We don't need to rely too heavily right now on gosh, it's like I'm really I'm picking up, it's like right now, the masculine energies are kind of being set down a little bit. And so we got to have that deep conversation with ourselves right now fully. And understand it's like we have to really nurture it's like our inner child right here is the masculine who's asking us to be more they're not feeling very, very big right now. See? Because that's a masculine energy right now. And that's the energy that we're trying to work with inside of ourselves and to heal. But that's the energy that's also being attacked so heavily right now because they're out trying to play the fool. And so the energies around the world right now, masculine wise, are out trying to conquer. They're trying to destroy. They're trying to do the horrible things. They're unaliving people. They're dominating. They're not being realistic with themselves. And that's why our feminine energies right now are feeling a little bit on our own, And so we all need to be focused on taking care of the home front. That's what that energy is right there, especially with that Queen of Pentacles, because she takes care of her home. She's a home body, and she has everything she does need in order to do that. And that's what Spirit's telling us right now, that as these masculines might be out here in more of a conquering attitude and more of a like, we got to go win this war attitude, Spirit's saying, well, look, honey, you need to stay home and take care of the home front, take care of the kids, take care of the garden, take care of the things that really will sustain and nurture you, because then masculines might not come back from that war. And so that's where we're at right now. And that makes us having to, like I said, as a single parent, you gotta be mom and dad, and so we gotta be taking care of that little boy energy, or that it's like that, we gotta be the best example, and teach our inner child right now that we can still continue to trust ourselves, even though it might not be making a whole lot of sense to them even. So I think that makes sense, you guys. So you got to be a mom right now to yourself. You got to tell yourself that you love. You got to say, hey, baby, it's going to be okay. Like, yeah, things are a little intense right now, but look, we got to be teaching our inner child right now, our inner masculine, that we don't play war. It's like that's basically what I'm picking up on right now. And so it's like with these bad examples that we have out here, because of the energies of the world right now that are currently it's a dick swinging contest. They're ridiculous. It's embarrassing. We don't have good examples of how we should behave in our masculine energy. We don't just bomb Iran. It's ridiculous. Yeah, we can fight, but not like that. I mean, we got to get this shit figured out. We need better guidance out here so that we don't have to fear our masculine energies, or that we don't create a world around us that wants to just completely eliminate them because they don't know how to behave. Okay, so we're responsible for ourselves. We got to be, especially I'm talking right now. No, I'm not talking. I'm talking to all of us. We just got to be aware. And we got to love. We got to keep our kingdom peaceful as possible, and not allow any of these ideas of conflict infiltrate into our houses. Okay, and so when we deal with others right now, we need to be dealing with them from a place of total calm, of total peace, and of total love, regardless of how their energies might even be kind of attacking us a little bit right now. We could guide them onto a path that shows them that that's just like unhealed masculine energy inside of themselves that they need to work on, like we've had to do ourselves, because that's why I'm divine feminine but in a masculine body, because that's made my masculine body, and the way that the world treats me being in a masculine physical, has caused me to really be in a lot of toxic masculine energy, because it's the way the world works, but I'm a high priestess and I'm a divine feminine. And so that's never been acceptable inside of my kingdom, and that's why I've sat down in this Queen of Pentacles energy right now and learned how to nurture myself as an individual that understands that we have that duality inside of ourselves, and it's being used to attack us, so that we don't understand ourselves fully. And that makes us weak. That weakens our borders, And so protect yourself, protect your independence right now, protect your wholeness right now, protect your ability to see and understand exactly what it is that I'm explaining to you, because you guys do, or else you wouldn't be here. And we're in this Queen of Pentacles energy today, which is abundant. Okay, that's good. And we had that King of Pentacles energy yesterday too, which is telling us that we have a balanced house, and so we are what we say we are, and we're bad at it. We're good at it. We're badasses at it, We're the most badass at it, because this Nine of Pentacles here is a badass, And so just continue to fortify your kingdom, continue to fortify your spiritual energies right now. Continue to listen to Father God Most High right now, and don't even worry about this fucking juggling act, okay? It's their circus, it's their monkeys, right? And we're not going to play that game. We're not going to let that knock us off from our throne. We're not going to let them make us feel little. And we're not going to let them block our ability to see who and what it is fully, how Father God has created us to be, because we have a message right now to deliver to this world, and they got to hear it. So we got to stand strong. We can't be defeated. We got to be convicted. Yeah, got to be in our conviction, right? Or whatever they say, like something like that. And dedicated, guys. And we got this. It's going to work. It's going to work. It's all going to work out. And so I'm going to tell you straight up right now, baby, it's going to be okay. And we want to say thank you very much, Mother and Father God Most High, for lead guiding and directing us and giving us the strength to fortify our borders and always being willing to work with us even in our most feeble moments. We love you and we appreciate you, and we can't do this without you. And thank you for the message, Spirit, and thank you guys very much. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. All right.